Hey everyone, it's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope you're having a great day today. It's Friday afternoon. Want to continue my Albums to Discover series through Discog Shuffle with this amazing, beautiful lady and her album Hounds of Love. This is Kate Bush. I hope I'm doing these albums justice by this series. My collection, I don't do many blind buys, so I choose albums that I like. I don't really have any duds, unless it's something that I've been given. So I really want to put my heart and soul into these videos to show you just how good some of these albums are. Some better than others, obviously, because that's just the way it goes. But for the most part, I like everything I have in my collection. So it's been a lot of fun doing these, and it's also I'm not trying to what's the word I'm trying what am I trying to say here? I'm not trying to pretend that I know everything about these albums. I just try to do some research and hopefully give you guys some interesting facts about the albums and the artists that I'm talking about. So that's my purpose of this series. She's beautiful, just beautiful. This is an amazing album. Stands the test of time. Like, just gorgeous woman, gorgeous woman. The album itself is in great shape, and I don't even know what label it's on. Oh, this is on EMI label. Oh, sorry, you can't see that with the glare. It's on the EMI label. But what an amazing album. It's stood the test of time. Sounds just as good today as it did when it first came out. And yeah, so this was around '85, I believe, that this album was released. I should have. That's the only one fact I didn't put down here. Isn't that terrible? I always know when albums are released. That's crazy. Let me just see here. Am I right? 1985. There we go. So I was right. September 16th, 1985, my sister's birthday. So the Hounds of Love, amazing, classic, timeless. Again, definitely an album that's standing the test of time. Some albums, not so much. They're great when they came out, but they don't age well. Whether it's the tone of the song or the poppiness of it, but this one definitely for sure. But it wasn't always the way for Kate Bush. Her previous album, The Dreaming, took a big toll on her life. She put a lot of heart and soul in it and energy into that album, sorry. And it showed. It didn't do well in the charts. It didn't do well as far as singles. It was a darker album, and a lot of negativity about how people treated each other, and maybe that mood of the album just didn't sit right. I'm only going by what people have said. I don't have that particular album. This is the only album I have of Kate Bush. But that's not to say that I'm not going to get any more. So I haven't really heard the album to judge it. And I tend to look at each album individually. I don't put them together and say this one's best and this one's... So it may be a fantastic album on its own, but compared to Hounds of Love, it's just a night and day as far as I'm getting from this. So even though it reached number 3 in the UK charts, The Dreaming didn't sell many albums, as I said, and the singles didn't really go anywhere. So she needed a change. She was exhausted. She was tired of touring. She was tired of promoting. She was tired of millions and millions of people and trying to be someone that she wasn't. So she got a new house. She created a new studio in a barn, and got a new dance teacher because she's a dancer as well. And all those changes helped her to clear her life of all that negativity and all the clutter that was in her life. And she started writing the Hounds of Love. So she retired into the country, into a domestic life in the country, almost like a semi-retirement type of thing. Even though she wasn't leaving the industry, she just needed that break. So it helped her with her songwriting. Instead of focusing on buildings and millions of people and the record industry and again the promoting the albums and the photographs and everything else, she focused on the sky, the trees, her surroundings, the quietness, and it just it contributed to creating this wonderful album. And MTV, of course, put her on the map as well, in front of millions of people, and gained popularity for this album. And it's just an amazing body of work. Running Up That Hill and A Deal with God, again, was a big MTV hit, and that put her in, again, the spotlight. But she was prepared for that. She was mentally prepared for that. It's a great, well-crafted, I don't want to call it a pop album because it's more of a pop album. It's almost art rock, in my opinion, rather than a pop album. Michael Jackson's a pop album, and I was talking about Thriller earlier. This is more real life, I guess. But it's just, there's some outstanding tracks on here. Again, Running Up That Hill, A Deal with God, Cloud Bursting, sorry. Watching You Without Me, and the songs are filled with awesome Irish fiddles and animal sounds and all kinds of weird sounds, but it just adds to the ambiance of the album. But there's also a couple of darker tracks on here, like Mother Stands for Comfort and The Ninth Wave. Under Ice is also a great track as well. So the tracks on here are Running Up That Hill, A Deal with God, Hounds of Love, title track, The Big Sky, Mother Stands for Comfort, Cloud Busting, A Dream of Sheep, Under Ice, Waking the Witch, Watching You Without Me, Jig of Life, Hello Earth, and The Morning Fog. So I think the first side is more the pop-oriented side of the album. Side 2 is more the art rock side of the album. But it's just a masterpiece. It's quirky, it's complex, it's an enjoyable album. Definitely an album to discover, and definitely I'm so happy to have it in my collection. I really am. I don't listen to it enough, but I've been listening to it the last little bit in preparation for this video, and beautiful stuff. And her voice is just outstanding. Her song with Peter Gabriel, Don't Give Up, always brings me to tears when I hear it. So there you have it. If you don't know this album, definitely check it out. Hounds of Love, Kate Bush. Remarkable album. And let's see what's on the shuffle here. So I go to my collection. Again, nothing showing. I go to random item. Oh, this is the box set of ZZ Top. Cool. I'll talk about it as well. It's their 10 studio albums, so that's going to be a great one. And yeah, it'll obviously be a little longer video than they normally are, but have a lot of fun doing that. Love ZZ Top. Anyway, check out Kate Bush. I want to definitely check out her collection. And all the best, guys. Love you all. Take care. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye now.